Hi everyone, and welcome to whatever episode number this is. I haven't looked, but I am taking opportunity of a nap to do a little check-in with all my knitting, etc. Accent on knitting and etc. I have no finished objects to show you. None. I have a finished spinning object in so much as I forgot to turn off the playmat and it starts on its own. Now it's done. I will show you the spinning after I finish the knitting portion, right? Okay. So the things I've been working on knitting that I can show you are down here, directly in front of me. I pulled this one back out in my Fat Squirrel Fibers bag because it's a summer top and I started it when I was pregnant and I didn't finish it because I didn't. It's called Nazreen. It's by Lana Joyce and it's from Pom Pom. Looks like that. Like I said, I started it ages ago. You watched me knit the front. I got the front done, or the back. I guess I got half of it done. It's big, it's diagonal, it's made out of cotton. I figure it'll be comfy. This is the back, I think. Think you do the back first? I hope you do the back first, because if this is like, that'll suck. So this is the one side. There's two sides and then the arms. And I got that side done long ago, and I started the second side, and then I put it away and forgot about it promptly because I went into baby knitting mode. And so this is where I'm at. I picked it up again, and I've done several stripes. You do a bagillion stripes, so it's going to be a while. And I'm using size US 5 3.75 millimeter needles. These are my Dreams Interchangeables by Knit Pro. Knitter's Pride. Knitter's Pride. I am using Knit Picks yarn, which I got nice and cheap. The colors are Blackberry and Whisker, and I'm using the Comfy Fingering. This is Whisker, this is Blackberry. It's 75% Pima cotton, 25% acrylic, and it's fingering weight, and it looks amazing together. That is true to color. That really cool purpley color in the sun there. Yeah, that's awesome. And it's sunny here. But it's not too warm. It's only going up to 20. It was 31. I'm speaking Celsius here for my Celsius friends because I don't understand Fahrenheit. But I will tell you that the 31 day was too hot. I can't wait to be back in Canadian air conditioning, I tells ya. So I pulled this back out. I want to finish this for this summer because obviously I want to wear it, and cotton is supposed to be breathable. And I need breathable because I'm melting. Fat Squirrel Fibers bag. And there's a baby chew toy. Alrighty. The second thing I've been working on, also in a Fat Squirrel Fibers bag, they're all Fat Squirrel Fibers bags. You know why? Because that is the majority of things I own, and then I have a couple one-offs, and I keep looking at my bag, my giant thing, of whips, and I need to whip down is what I need to do. And in this one, I am working on the bralette by Jessame. Everybody's seen it. It's out of Knitting and Color in the Daydreaming colorway. It's the Superwash Merino Sparkle Nylon, whatever. And I have finally bound off the back, except for where you have the straps. So I am at the cup top portion. I could move you down, but we really don't need to see that. I know we don't. But I'm looking forward to it. Don't know, but I feel like it's gonna look okay. I put it on to make sure it went around me when I wasn't wearing a bra, and it kind of depressed me because I was like, ooh, this is not gonna be good. Now that I'm looking at it with a bra on, I'm thinking, with a bra, I could really rock this. in a never going out of the house kind of way, because, yeah, maybe for the backyard, but, you know. Oh, the entrenched sizism in my own head. That's on a 3.5 US millimeter needle. It's going to be cute, and you know what? My husband's going to love me walking around in it, so, yeah. It looks really small, but, and I'm knitting a size that has 11 inches negative ease because it says 9 to 11 inches, and that was the size that worked easiest for me. So, yeah, I think it's the 1X I'm making. But, yeah, loving it. Loving the knit. The knit is good. So, hopefully the next time I see you, I can say it's finished, and I might put it on over top of some clothes for you to see. But, see, like this outfit I'm wearing today, which I have worn out. I taught at SSK in this top. It's a cute little top, right? I think it would go good with one of those crop tops. I've always wondered what would I pair with a crop top, but a crop top over top of this might be okay for like days, right? I don't know. I've never been good at fashion. You can ask my mother. I was a great goth because layer upon layer upon layer was my thing. And then last night, the next sock in the Canadian Soul Patterns came out. It looks like this. It's got a great little swirly detail. This is Nova Scotia, and it is out of Turtle Pearl yarns. This is a limited edition colorway that was made for SSK one of the years I went, but she is Canadian, and you could use any of her self-striping to do this, and she has a lot of different self-striping colorways. But, yeah. So the pattern is available on Ravelry by itself, the Nova Scotia sock, for $3, or you can get it in conjunction with all of the Canadian Soul patterns for $24, which is, of course, way less if you look at it because there's 13 patterns in total. They all come out. There's one a month, except for 1 month I'll be doubling up, and I don't know which month that's going to be, but I have test knitters on the 3rd pattern's ready to go for next month, and test knitters on the 4th pattern are going, and I am knitting up the prototype for the 5th pattern. So I'm well underway, and it's keeping me sane because, yeah, it's just going to be me and the bub soon, and then it's going to be us just for a while. That's going to suck. So there you have it. I love the detail. It goes great for self-striping, but it also goes great for variegates and semi-solids. I've had test knitters do pretty much anything. I think it'd be great knit up in a croy too if you're looking for something that is affordable. Yeah, use your Michaels and Joann's coupon, get some Patton's Croy. It would totally work with that. And then in my Fat Squirrels fiber bag is my 2nd sock. I will also say that there are 2 different heel variations on this one. You can either do an afterthought heel, which I've provided information on how to do, or you can do a gusset heel and flap, or a heel gusset flap, which I've also included. So that's really a decent price for $3 with 2 heels. But I just put in my waste yarn for my afterthought heel because I do want to keep the stripes. And now I can show it to you guys, and I'll probably finish this one relatively quickly because I just have a foot and a heel. And then I will move on to working on another one. I will say that the next one is for Northwest Territories, and it's Fiber Art Studio. And then after that is Subculture Yarns, and that is New Brunswick. And I am currently working on Manitoba, which is out of this gorgeousness. I will just show you the ball. Like, how beautiful is that? It's gorgeous. And I'm still looking for testers, and I messaged everybody who said they wanted to be a tester on last post. Shoot me off an email at dirtyjeans@gmail.com and tell me you want to be a test knitter and what size you want to test knit for, and if you are a sock knitter or if you're a noob. Just so I know where to put you. I've got a lot of patterns that are going to be coming out to be test knit, and it's usually every 2 weeks I pick another group up to do the next pattern. So email me. I'm always looking for test knitters. Those are the 3 things I've really been working on in terms of knitting that I can show you. Like I said, the other patterns that have been worked on, I can't show you yet, but I will. I will in time. You'll get to see all of them, and they're all wonderful. And for spinning, I finished this one, which is the 4th and last little turtle. And I was in a VKN, and if you're into wanting to do a VKN or come to a VKN, Tracy puts them on, the Passionate Spinner. Go to her group, watch her videos, and there is a thread about VKNs, and she posts a link, and you can just follow the link into the VKN when they're being held, usually every 2 weeks. And so I was in the VKN, and Mimi, who's also Washingtonite, I'm gonna miss Washington. I will say, I do love living here. It's a great place to live. I loved Minnesota too, though. I had such great friends in Minnesota. I've lucked out in places we've lived. But Mimi, who is a very, very skilled spinner and spins much on her Turkish spindles, told me that this is normal, and these little ears are very normal, and it actually relates to the size of the shaft, the bigger shaft, as to how big your nubbins are. Because you'll notice my side nubbins are not very pronounced, but my main nubbins are, and that's just the shaft. So I'm wondering if the next set that I'm going to do on a different spindle is going to be smaller because the shaft is significantly smaller. And that's just because with the Jerry Brock you get the gorgeous inlays. These are the whale flukes, which I love because I love whales. Seriously, whales, everything whale. I need to get a whale tattoo. So I finished this one. Now they're all ready to be applied. There's 4 of them all together, and I'm just going to apply them all. There's no rhyme or reason to the colors. It's just 4 that went together. I have this bag of random one-offs that I made that I'm going to drop spin, and I was lucky enough, where did I put my, there it is. I was lucky enough that I did snag a drop spindle in the Subterranean Woodworks update. I'm not sure if there are any more there, but if you are a drop spindler and you like Turkish drop spindles, you cannot benefit enough from going to Subterranean Woodworks. This is medium. It's 0.84 ounces, 24 grams, maple and paddock, P-A-D-A-U-K, with the curly maple shaft. And it's gorgeous. So I will be spinning the baggie of stuff on this one. And I will I'll probably apply the Jerry Brock on one of my Jenkins Turkish spindles, because I've got a few large Jenkins. This is so gorgeous, like look at that. But the shaft is significantly thinner. Here, I'll show you a difference here. And like I said, I've got the small one from Subterranean from before, so but see the difference? This one's just a little longer and a little thinner. This one's just a little fatter, and I think, but they're both the same height. They're both the same height. The whorls are the same height. I will say his are less pointy, which I like. I like a less pointy one because I usually like set it on myself when I'm like winding things, and then I end up with all these little prick holes all over. So I am going to be starting on this one with the other poonies, and I'm excited. So if you got any from him, you lucky ducks. I hope you enjoy them all. What is this? Okay, that's nothing to do with this. Okay. But yes, I'm going to be applying these. And they're assorted fibers, and I can't remember everything that's in them. I just know that I made them a long, long time ago, and I want to see what they look like all spun up. Now, haul. I have some haul. And I'm drinking coffee, and you're just going to have to deal with it. I've also charged up my anchor just in case I want to start like spinning something big, because when it gets hot, that's what I want to do. But I haven't pulled it out yet, so I don't know where I'm at with that. I also have a couple of fibers that I'm thinking about making into poonies, so I have more stuff to spin on my Turkish drop spindles because I'm really into the poonies. So if you would be interested in me doing a video of making some poonies to spin, I would be more than happy to do that. Just drop a line in the Ravelry group or drop a line on the YouTube and tell me, because I'm pretty sure I can just set it up so you can watch me make them. And that might be cool because I have a couple of 2-ounce sets that I got from when I was in the Spunky Eclectic Club that are really pretty, but they're 2 ounces. So maybe I could just break them up, and I have some odds and ends I could. So I'm thinking maybe making poonies. You want to watch me make some poonies? Tell me. Roll eggs, whatever you want to call them. I know I'm not saying it properly, probably. Poonies, roll eggs, who cares? And then I got the May Kit at Heart Yarn Club, which I forgot to show you because I'm a horrible person and I forget things. Which comes with the insert, which tells you what this is. And this is inspired by Betty Bonnet dolls from 1915. The colorway is simply named Paper Dolls and is made up of peach, muted greens, blues, taupes, and deep blues. And you'd think I'd hate it because there's so much peachy pink, but no. But no. Another crafty girl can do no wrong. And you should be subscribed to her, and you should watch for when these go up because they are limited edition to the months, and June closed like last week or something. And I got in there like, it was like it closes at midnight, and I think I did it at like 9 o'clock. So when it closed, and I was like, yes, I made it. So, but look at how gorgeous it is. Look at what you're missing. This is the Twinkle sock, I believe. Yes, Twinkle sock, which is 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 5% stellina. May is my birthday month, so I was like, I was feeling it. Can you feel me feeling it? Oh, look at all that sparkle. The sun catches it so perfectly. And y'all have to wait 6 months before you can have it. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Not sorry. But watch out for July, because like her colors have been spiff. I am still crying in my milk over missing the Nintendo colorway because that would be close to our family's heart, but I have the Light Bright, and now I have the Paper Dolls, and I have whatever's June's gonna be. And I am excited for July. And I will probably be able to get August before we go. I'll message her and see what her shipping schedule looks like on that, because we're going to be leaving here, but if it's going to ship out before we leave, then August I will get to. Alrighty, and then we have some yarns that are going to, some of these may end up inside the, okay, at least 2 or 3 of these are going to end up in the book in the Canadian Soul Patterns. So these are Canadian, so if you're Canadian, there is no excuse not to buy from these companies. Support your fellow Canucks. This is from Grand Oui Company, and I actually got a crow pin, and I didn't bring it in here. It's on the kitchen table, and I'm not going to go get it, but it's awesome. And Grand Oui, of course, is frog, and this is out of Dorchester, New Brunswick, and this is the Atlantic colorway. And it is amazing and so soft. And that is 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon, 400 meters, and a 4-ply. She's Le Grand Oui on Etsy, which I don't know if you can read that. I don't know if it's going to focus for you. But it's spelled GRENOUILLECO.etsy.com. So adorable. I love the speckles in here. Look at that. Okay. And I got this one from the dyer. It was Yarn Support, and I don't have the name written down. It's going to be for Alberta. And it's Allison Barnes Yarn, AllisonBarnesYarn.com. And I don't know what the base is. I'm going to have to message her because I just got it. But it is gorgeous. There are some browns. There you go. Browns, blues, taupes, greens. Goes with my hair. And it's just gorgeousness. And it's a nice base. It's got a lot of sproing. I think there's going to be fun with that. And then I bought these two because They just made me think happy things. And the price point when you're converting to American dollars, and it was my birthday, and I don't need to justify my yarn spending to you. I don't. I had birthday money. I bought tires, and then I bought yarn. And these are Riverside Studios, which is out of Quebec. Made in Canada, hand-dyed in Wakefield, Quebec. These are both Super Sock, which is a superwash merino nylon 8-ply 80/20, 385 yards. This is the sand colorway. And you can be sure that this is going to be knit up for Saskatchewan because it looks like a giant thing of wheat. And wasabi, which has all of these greens and this yellowy browny grello, the ever popular grello, and its gorgeousness. And yeah, how can you go wrong? You can't. And it's catsriversidestudio.etsy.com. KATS riversidestudio.etsy.com. And it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So those was my, oh my goodness. Learn how to talk, Sadie. Those are my stash enhancements, and I have some more coming in for the yarn for Prairie Soul, Canadian Soul, and I've got patterns in the work. I'm doing a lot, and I'm starting to prepare for the move. I just took Mouse to the vet and got her all her vaccines updated. I got everybody's vaccine certifications, and then I got some sedatives for the cats for the road. So the pets are officially ready to go. I don't need to do anything more with them. I need to get a grease job and oil change for my car, but I got new tires, and that's half the battle because the tires were going bald, and you cannot drive through the Rockies with bald tires. That's not happening. And next up is getting the bub his passport, so he's ready to go. And we've got our household goods to deal with. The hubby got accepted into the university, and we're working on the VA stuff for that. It's just a schmozzle, but I'm taking care of it. And in the meantime, I am designing socks because that's all that's keeping me sane. And I hope everyone is having a wonderful time. I hope your June is going well, and you're not half as crazy as I am, because I feel like it's just going to get weirder as the month progresses. But I will check in with you in another 2 weeks. I hope you have a great time. Bye.